Hi guys, it's been a while. Here on my workbench, I have this ITEL A56. Okay, so you can see I've already applied the rosin smoke to it. Okay, so it has full shot on the V-bar line. That's full shot on the V-bar line. All right. So here's my rosin smoke. So I want to detect the shot using this shot killer TS 30 amps short killer. Okay, so the reason why I'm making this video is of recent there was one time I saw one video on TikTok. One of our engineers was complaining the disadvantage of using a short killer, that it's not good in detecting shots, of which I also shared my own experience. Okay, so as a technician, using a short killer is also good. You get, I do not condemn it. It's nice, but the issue we're having lately with some of our technicians and repairers is that they don't know the procedures in using some of all those tools. For example, this was a short killer as well. You get, so this short killer now, I'll put it on. You can see it's on now. Currently you are seeing is at 3 volts and 30 amps. The maximum current it can generate is 3 volts and 30 amps. All right, so as I was saying, the maximum voltage it can generate, the maximum current it can generate is 30 amps. Okay, and it can generate as high as 5.5 5.5 volts. All right, so the maximum is 30 amps. Now mind you, this current that you are seeing, this 30 amps current, it cannot be regulated. It is automatic. So the longer you place the probe on that component, the higher the current will go into the motherboard. You get, the higher you place the positive probe on that component that you are suspecting, or on that capacitor or chip that you are suspecting, or that rail that has that short, the higher the current will go in. You get, at any given voltage you apply to it. Now, so currently now, remember, this A56, since the short is coming from the V-bar line, which is the positive terminal of the battery section. It means, and remember, our battery here, the battery the rating here is the rated voltage is 3.85 volts, of which, and the limited charge volt is 4.4 volts. So meaning it can take as much as 4.4 volts. You get, even up to 4.5 at times. You get. Now, if I want to detect this short easily now, eh, I can also use a battery, which is this kind of battery. Let me show you guys this battery. I can use this battery because this one is rated 3.7 volts. You get, it can, when you charge it too, also it can go up to 4.2 volts. Now I can use this battery as a short killer to detect the short coming from this board. All right, with a constant amps. You get, the current on this battery now is constant. You cannot vary it. You get. Now also the short killer too, the amps is 30 amps. You cannot reduce the current. You cannot reduce the current. You get, you can only vary the voltage. So if I want to use this short killer now, I can give this power rail maximum of 4.4 volt, but I will not do that. It's not always advisable to use that voltage, the maximum voltage that line can take. So since it's a short killer, and the current is the most important thing. You get, the current it gives it the most important here. So I'll just reduce it to, let's just reduce it to 1 volt. With 1 volt I can even detect that current, that short with 1 volt. Let's say, okay, even current is at 1.5 1.6, let's just put it in 1.2 volts. Even 1 volt I can. So let's just put it in 1.5 volts. This 1.4 1.5. Okay, you can see now. The reason why some people are complaining that, so why some engineers are complaining that this short killer is bad, is because they don't know how to use it. They don't know how to use it. When detecting a shot using a short killer, when detecting a shot using a short killer and a rosin smoke, when placing your positive probe, when placing this your positive probe on that suspected track or rail, you don't place it for too long. Just milliseconds, even 1 second is enough. 1 second, just millisecond is enough. Just place it and remove it immediately. Put it and remove it immediately. You get, because the longer you join those probes together, the higher the current will go in, because the current will keep increasing. So it's that current, that maximum, is that current that enters that power rail that will go and fry. You see that it fry the chip or it kill the motherboard completely. You get, I have thermal camera here. I have short cam too. I can also detect that shot using this short cam too. But I'm always I'm conversant with this ITEL A56. Okay, I know where the shot is. I know where the shot is. That's why I'm using this rosin smoke, because the shot is always at one of this at one of those capacitors, and it's usually this bigger one. It's usually this bigger one, this one that I'm touching. Okay, usually this one that's always causing that short on that VBAT line. Okay, now you can see this board is a fresh motherboard. It has not been tampered by anybody before. Look at it. It hasn't been tampered. You can see it hasn't been tampered before. So there's no trick. I'm not doing any trick here. I'm not deceiving anybody here. Okay, so I can use my short cam to detect. Even if this is my YouTube page, if you go back to my previous videos, I have made there was one ITEL A56 also that had the same issues too. But the other time I have not gotten this short killer. It was this short cam too that I used to detect it. You get, and it detected it fine. So if I apply that short cam too also, I will also detect it. Okay, but the reason why I'm doing this video is because I want to educate you guys on how to use this short killer. You get, so my next video now, um you'll be seeing this video like, okay, I want to place it under my thermal. You know, I want to okay, let me switch to my microscope so that you guys will see it. All right, I want to put it under my microscope now. You will see it when I detect the shot. Remember, my voltage is 1.5 1.4 volts. All right, so you will see it now. So as you can see, the panel is under my microscope now. You get, so I've already connected it to my screen. You can see it here. This is the battery terminal here. This is the negative, this is the positive. Okay, sorry, this is the positive, this is the negative. Okay, so look at the rosin smoke. All right, I want to record the video now using the scope. I want to record it now. All right, so I've already started the video, so you can see it has started counting. So I'm recording this video now. I'll add it to this video. All right, so let's detect the shots together. Also remember, my voltage is at 1.5 volts, 1.5 1.4. All right, so guys, this is under my microscope. Now this is the video from my microscope. Okay, so as you can see, I've already connected the negative part of the short killer. So I want to find the shot. Now you can see immediately I touch the positive section, you can see, so that is where the shot is located here. So you can see that capacitor is getting hot. So that is the culprit. All right, that is the bad component that was shorted on the motherboard. Okay, so I'm going to remove it. So now trying to remove it to clear the short. So when I'm done doing this, I would also replace it using a good capacitor so that it will protect the circuit from excess voltage in the future. All right, So I've removed it successfully now. So the next thing is for us to test it. So okay, so from this side now you're seeing I'm using my multimeter probes to test, to actually check if the short is gone. And finally it is gone for good. Thanks. All right, so guys, I've already removed the capacitor. Okay, so let's power the board. I've also replaced it with a good one. All right, I'll replace it with a good capacitor so that it will protect the circuit. But at first, let's just power it on, then I'll do that off camera. So this battery, this battery is down, so I'll connect another battery. All right, so I'll power it on. So you can see I've already connected another battery to it. All right, I'll need to, the follow-on battery that has been it, I'll need to charge it and boost it so that it will come up. All right, so let's power it together to see if the job is successful. All right, so let's power it now. You can see it's on now. Yes sir. Yes sir. You can see the phone is back to life. All right. Okay, well, sir. Okay. So trying to focus my camera. Okay, let's see. It's back to life. So you can see the phone is back. Okay. Okay, the phone is back now. All right. The phone is back. Finish. I'm watching now, sir. Okay. I see. The phone is back here. You can see the phone is back. It's working fine now. It's like the screen, the touchpad is bad. Okay, you can see all those cracks. It's not opening. The touchpad is bad. So this customer will also need to change the full screen, or change only the touchpad. All right. So thanks and God bless you. So that's how to use the short killer. All right. So bye.